Okay, in this video, we are going to look into a function, an interesting function called keep index. So, like, I just found this documentation in Clojure docs, and while I was actually searching with Brave Search, like, it just gave me a suggestion, and I just found this function to be useful. So, I just want to document in this channel so that like I can refer to it in the future. So you just have a thing called, you just have a vector, right? So I just define it as some vector. Remember, okay, like this def means it doesn't mean that, what to say, um, it's a variable. Some vector is not a variable. It's a definition, right? So, okay, so I don't know why this is showing yellow. Okay, so num is okay. Okay, something there is a thing called num in Clojure. Okay, so let me just change it as number. Okay, so that's the thing. And now what I'm just doing is okay, yeah, there is this number, right? So okay, so now we are not using it, right? So that's the thing. And okay, so okay, I also need to change here as number, right? Okay, so yeah. So now let me just execute this keep index thing. Okay, so let me execute it first and explain it to you. So it returns B and D. So what we are doing over here. Okay, so it means like keep index. Okay, so imagine like index will also be somehow added to this stuff. Okay, so that's the thing. So over here you're having a function. So to keep index, you'll pass a function usually, right? So I think every time, right? Okay, so and when okay the percent one is odd. The percent one means index. Okay, the percent one means index over here. Okay, so let me just put a note over here. Percent one means index. Okay, that is element means index. The percent two means value in the collection, right? So when the index is odd, that is A is 0, that is even. So B is 1. The index of B is 1. That is odd. So that will get, what to say, so yeah, that will pass. That condition will pass. Okay, so you get B over here. And C is 2. Okay, yeah, so that is even. So nothing will happen. So D is odd. The index is 3, right? So, and so you just get it over here as output. And E is 4. So it's not odd. So like that's it. It'll be left off. So you finally get B and D. So the percentage one means index. The percentage two means value in correction. So for each and every value. Okay. So that's the thing, right? And similarly, yeah, there's another thing called map index. Okay. So I think you will get it once I execute it. Okay. So in map index, what happens is it's very same, but you'll also get the nil values. Look, for A, this condition doesn't pass, right? So okay, so it's not like this percentage two. It doesn't mean like this is A. Instead of that, it's nil, right? So nil gets, so you get nil over here. So maybe you need to do something. If you don't want nils, you need to do something. What to say, to remove this nils. But keep index does it for you. Okay, so that's the thing. And similarly, you have something like, okay, like if you want to get positive numbers out, okay, so that's the thing. So here I just pass a function, right? Okay, so if positive, okay, okay, if positive of percentage 2, that means if this number is positive, get me the index of that. Okay, so it'll be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 0, 3, and 6, I think. Yeah, right. So hopefully, yeah, I'm just right. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. I just inverted the logic and made it negative. Okay, it should be like, okay, positive. Okay, so this is negative. Okay, so it is 0. Sorry, it is negative, and this is also 0. Yeah. It should be positive, right? So greater than 0. So 2 at index 2 is positive. 3, 4 is also positive, and then 5 is positive. So 2, 4, 5. Yeah, sorry. I'm very much sorry about that. So, and similarly, math, for all others, you'll just get nil, right? So that's the thing, right? So 2, 4, 5, and others are nil, right? And look, here is a very interesting stuff. Okay, so look, I just have a function called indices, and it just takes in a function like uh, I don't know why they put this thing called print. I don't know why they call it as print. I just call it as function. Okay. Okay. Or let me ask LLM what they mean by print here. Right. They should answer. No, it's not answering. Uh, no. Okay, right. Okay, it's not answering. Okay, so yeah, let me just keep it as open question, right? So right. Okay, so maybe I'll find it out one day. Okay, so for me it's just a function. Okay, so you just have this indices. Okay, so and you just have keep indices. Okay, so and you just call this function. Okay, and on the values of the collection that is percentage two, and you just collect the indices. Okay, so that's what it is. So now what you can just do is you can just use this indices and okay, let me just load it to my memory and you can just use this indices and the number is 8 over here, right? Okay, so over here you just have the sum vector and there are two positions where 8s are. Okay, so if the number is 8, it will just return those positions. Okay, so 5 and 9. Okay, so I don't know why this has been underlined red over here. I'm not sure why, right? So maybe somebody, if the author of Calva is using it or somebody, I don't know. They need to look into it. So that's the thing, right? Okay, so uh, right, okay, so right, okay, so yeah, and I also found some examples, okay, which I don't think. Okay, yeah, I'll just discuss. Okay, so what really happens over here? Okay, uh, what they are doing over here is okay, yeah, they are doing map indices over here, and what they're just doing is like okay, like okay, when okay, this thing, okay, percentage less than two. Okay, so right, so I don't know what two means here. Okay, yeah, uh, okay, it should be actually percentage one less than percentage two. That's what I just think. Okay, so right. Okay, and it should also work the same. If I just put like percentage one, and yeah, it also works the same. So okay, so the percentage over here means it's percentage one. So percentage means percentage one. That is the index. Okay, so when the index is less than 2, so 0 and 1, it's only A and B. Okay, and you just transform it. Okay, you just concatenate the, what to say, the index as well as the value. Okay, so maybe it's better. Okay, yeah, you just concatenate them and you just put it. So that's the thing. So if it's less than 2, okay, 0 is A and 1 is B, right? So you just get it. Okay, so that's the thing. So, and of course, this is map indexes. Okay, so the nil will be present. For C, it is nil, right? So nothing will be collected. For keep index, yeah, that nil will be eliminated, right? So uh, that's the thing. So I just hope you just watch this video and you just found it's useful and hopefully like if you don't know about keep indexed sorry, keep indexed and map indexed, maybe you might use it in your programs in the future. Anyway, thanks for watching. Until we meet in next video. Bye.